This lesson will stretch your English. It will force you to level up. That's an idiom, to improve rapidly. And by the end, you'll be able to speak about these topics precisely, critically, and fluently. If you leave early, you will hear opinions. If you stay until the end, you will gain language mastery. First, we look at the promise. Billionaires are making a promise. They are claiming they will save humanity. In recent years, figures like Elon Musk have repeatedly claimed that humanity faces existential threats. Existential is an adjective. It means to threaten the very existence of something. Existential. Elon Musk and other billionaires claim that only advanced technology can save us. We are told that AI will solve everything, that Mars will become our backup planet, and that human death itself may be optional. These claims are often presented as inevitable, meaning impossible to avoid. They're not made in a speculative manner. They're presented as inevitable. They sound scientific. They sound visionary. But are they real? If you listen to someone like Adam Becker, who is an astrophysicist and a science journalist, a very respected astrophysicist, when he enters the conversation, he's not a casual critic. As I say, he's a trained astrophysicist. This is the branch of physics that studies the universe at its largest scales, astrophysics. Adam Becker later became a journalist. And that matters because much of the hype around AI and space relies on technical authority. Authority is just the power to influence belief because of expertise. Becker's argument is simple, but devastating. He says that many of the biggest promises made by Silicon Valley have no scientific foundation whatsoever. In other words, they are science fiction disguised as destiny. Let's start with AGI. This is artificial general intelligence. AGI. And when we say general, we mean able to perform many different kinds of tasks, not specialized. AGI, artificial general intelligence. So AGI is described as a machine that can do everything humans can do, and then surpass us, go beyond what we are capable of achieving. But here's the first critical question. What is intelligence? No one can clearly define it. Even OpenAI, led by Sam Altman, he defines AGI in economic terms. He says it's a system capable of performing economically valuable work. That definition quietly reduces human intelligence to productivity. Walking with friends, raising children, creating art, none of these count, apparently. This reveals the ideology behind AGI. Ideology is a noun. It's a system of beliefs about how the world should work. Human value equals economic output. From AGI, we then move to the singularity. This is a term borrowed from science fiction. The singularity is the belief that once machines reach human-level intelligence, they will improve themselves endlessly, becoming godlike. This belief rests on multiple assumptions. That intelligence is a single, measurable quantity. More intelligence automatically creates better outcomes. And that technology grows forever without limits. Becker argues that all three assumptions collapse under scrutiny. Scrutiny is just another word for careful examination. Critics say that this singularity is often described promising salvation, it demands faith, and it dismisses doubt. Why do these ideas persist? Because they are useful. If AGI is coming soon, then giving tech companies trillions of dollars feels reasonable. If only one corporation can manage such power, then centralized control becomes acceptable. Centralized means concentrated in one authority. In this vision, democracy is inefficient. Governments are obstacles, and billionaire CEOs become de facto rulers. De facto, this is Latin. It means in practice, even if not officially. De facto. This is not altruism. This is power accumulation. So, Mars colonization. This is a fantasy. It's not a plan. Musk describes Mars as a lifeboat for humanity. That's a metaphor, meaning emergency backup. Scientifically, this idea falls apart. Mars has lethal radiation, almost no atmosphere, toxic soil, gravity too weak for long-term human health. Unprotected humans would die in minutes. Even worse, Mars is more dangerous than Earth, even during Earth's worst mass extinction events. Calling Mars a backup planet is not optimism, it's delusion. Delusion is a noun meaning belief contradicted by reality. One of the most disturbing realities concerns human reproduction. We just do not know whether pregnancy can even occur safely in Martian gravity. If it cannot, pregnant women would need to live in centrifuges. A centrifuge is a rotating structure that simulates gravity. Pregnant women would need to live in centrifuges for 9 months. Children might need artificial gravity for decades. This is not a civilization. This is a biological experiment. Behind AI and Mars lies one shared fear: death. Many tech elites pursue life extension. They talk about brain uploads or digital consciousness. But Becker reminds us, we are not software running on hardware. We are biological organisms with limits. Even physics imposes a final boundary. Entropy is the tendency towards disorder in all systems. Physics tells us that entropy always increases. Nothing escapes it, not even billionaires. So the real cost of these fantasies, the greatest danger, is not that these ideas fail, it's that they distract. They take attention away from real problems. They distract from climate collapse, from poverty, inequality, and democratic erosion. By promising these future miracles, they justify present neglect. The final truth here is that the future is not fixed. This is the most important message. There is no single inevitable future. The future is open. It's shaped by choices, not prophecies. Technology is a tool, it's not a god. And understanding this, and being able to discuss it clearly in English, is exactly why you needed to stay until the end. So as a final summary, here's some of the key language and the concepts we used in this episode. The phrasal verbs: stick it out, continue, despite difficulty. To level up, is to improve rapidly. If you hear someone saying shift gears, this just means to change focus. Some of the key vocabulary we used in this episode: existential, threatening existence. An ideology is a system of beliefs. Productivity is another word for economic output. Scrutiny, this is careful examination. Centralized, concentrated authority. Accumulation is gradual gathering, and entropy, this is increasing disorder. Some of the idioms and sayings I use today: science fiction disguised as destiny. This is when imagined futures are presented as inevitable. You'll hear people say, "The world is not enough." This expresses an unlimited desire for more power. And technology as salvation. This is a belief that tools alone solve human problems. And that's everything for today. Thank you for listening. This is Listen. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye for now.